Receiving news that you have pancreatic cancer and that it has already spread brings on a whirlwind of torn roofs, uprooted trees, cries of pain as all the branches just break around your household.
Small things are going to seem overwhelming and daunting. Our job is to help you through some of those things. So the first is how to get someone access to MD Anderson. Second is, where are they going to stay when they're there? And I think that is really part of the equation that we're trying to help solve, is providing people an easy one-stop shop to gaining access to the #1 cancer hospital in the US.
So we decided to launch the Homes of Hope Network to ease the financial burden for families seeking treatment for pancreatic cancer. We don't want money to be a deciding factor for families who are seeking treatment.
This diagnosis affected my family in a very realistic and a violent storm that included the immediate change to my career, the burden of a sudden financial need, and the frightening panic as the tears poured down from my children, husband, and my eyes. It just blew us away in what I call my pancreatic cancer storm.
We started the Homes of Hope Network because we know that housing is a huge barrier to care. I think going through our experience with our dad, it was very evident that this was a huge process for him. So he would get a call that he had a treatment at MD Anderson, and then the next steps would be those logistical things that can be really tricky.
Pancreatic cancer treatment can be prohibitively expensive. Everything adds up very quickly. Flights, transportation, housing, all that stuff adds up very, very quickly. And so we think that the easiest thing that we can really help assist with is housing.
So our goal is to raise $100,000 to purchase housing next to one of the most prestigious cancer centers in the United States, MD Anderson in Houston, Texas. The money will go towards the furnishing and the down payment for the home.
By providing a condo that patients can go back to after treatment, it really provides that homey, cozy feeling that we all know is really important to benefiting from treatment. And this way we can also involve the family because they'd be able to stay with the patient as well.
The abrupt financial need came trickling through the cracks within hours. And over the next few days, as we tried to gather and get our thoughts together for transportation, purchasing hotels, flights, food, logistics of trying to get to as many US teaching hospitals as we could to cure me. That was the goal. How do we get there? Well, you gotta have the money first.
The question that I've asked all of the doctors that we work with was, if we gave everybody a plane ticket and we gave everybody access to MD Anderson, what would the survival rates be? And all of them say, without any doubt, they'd be higher than what the averages are today.
It's a very, very, very particular sort of cancer that most people don't have practice treating. So we really just believe that if we can get people out to MD Anderson, we can help extend their lives or even help to get them to a cure.
The Reaumond Foundation is one of those rainbows for my family. As a Heart of American teacher in Illinois with a modest but tolerable income, receiving support to help cost of driving to Chicago weekly, hotels several times a month, labs and appointments not covered by my HMO, it was all an enormous gift.
We want them to feel like they can go to the top hospital in the country, even if that's not something that they had considered before, because we are alleviating that barrier to access for them.
We're gonna start with the way we started the Reaumond Foundation. We're gonna just do it. We're gonna fly down to Houston, we're gonna look at condos, we're gonna price out furniture, we're gonna figure out what's the best location to walk to MD Anderson, where the best Uber pickups are. We're a startup, we're gonna we're gonna bootstrap ourselves and we're gonna just go do it.
We want our families to feel that there is hope, and that no matter what the internet tells you, no matter what you're told, that at the end of the day, there is always hope.
Bob's Encore created a rainbow for thousands of patients to enjoy after him. And I just want you to please be a part of that encore tonight. And thank you for listening to me. Have a good night. Thank you.